As you can see, Mother Nature is really not wanting me to work on the front end of the truck tonight. She's going a little haywire. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the garage. So if you saw the last episode, you saw that we put our Lexan rear window in. We didn't just put it in, but we made it. So our Lexan rear window is in, it's looking good. And I even painted our bars up so we can pull the plastic off and see what she really looks like. Nope. Alright, not too shabby at all. Certainly doesn't look bad. I'm very happy with how that turned out. I'm very glad I got the tinted Lexan. It's looking good. I am extremely pleased with this whole project. Yeah, and I'm very glad that we took the time to try and learn to do this ourselves. Yes, we made 2 pieces. This was the second one until we got it right, but she looks phenomenal. So anyway, guys, now that the big reveal is over, that's it. Get out in your garage, get the wrenching on your truck. Obviously, I'm just joking. We do have some small other jobs to do. Because of stuff here at the house and work and all that, we're getting a very late start, so I don't know that we're really going to get that much done. So we're going to tackle a couple of small items that we need to do to get some parts and stuff like that. So the first job is our Breakout Tuning Solutions harness. We have the firewall connector just run through our transmission access panel hole. We're going to mount that into the firewall, so that way that's secured, reroute all our wiring and get that right. Then we're going to move down here. We have this Gates belt. We're going to mount our serpentine belt by repurposing Mr. Admakino's dual CP3 fan clutch pulley delete kit, I guess you call it. So these are the pulleys from his kit to get rid of that big ugly bracket that your fan pulley is on when you switch over to electric fans. So we're going to reuse this kit. What I did was I made a new spacer for this pulley, and then also on that, on the bolt here, there's this little collar. Ooh. That little collar, or little bushing, due to the hole size of this. So we'll use that to get our Gates belt on. This is definitely like the 3rd or 4th or 5th belt I've gotten. Just got it through the Amazon so I can return them. But I think this one should finally work. I did the old string around the pulleys and measured it, and it was off. And Gates has like a million different belts. You go on their website, you can find these green heavy duty belts, and they have a bunch of different sizes listed and whatnot. So we'll get our belt on, and then we can move to our breather setup. This is a catch can coming off of our D&J Precision valve cover. One reason I chose to go with the D&J valve cover is this is actually baffled, so we should hopefully not get much oil out of that to begin with. But we're going to come out of that, go to this catch can. It's just an Amazon catch can, but I must say, I am highly impressed with the quality. All the welds look fantastic. The paint is good. Here's the filter for it. And then it even comes with this nifty little drain. You put this in the bottom of it. And then there is this plug with an O-ring on it with 2 little ports. You can unscrew it, drain the catch can, you're good to go. Also, there is, if you guys can see that, well, there's a baffle in here, so all the air going out of it has to go down and around and up. So very happy with how this looks. I think it should work well. Certainly for our purpose, it'll work fine because I got a plug for it. If I can get it in there. And a number 10 to a -12 adapter to go to our 3/4 hose. So, we're going to get our harness done and installed correctly. We're going to get our catch can in, and we're going to get our Gates belt on using Mr. Adam Aquino's fan clutch pulley delete kit. We're going to repurpose those and use them. So we're going to get our belt on. All right, let's get to it. So as you guys can see, we got our bulkhead connector there, our firewall connector for our Breakout Tuning Solutions harness installed in the firewall. We got all of our wires ran. Everything's looking good, just like it should. I still have the OBD2 port kind of hanging out. Not sure what I will really want to do with that right yet. Really should come up with a mount for our V2 so we can record all our data. We also got our belt installed by reworking Adam Aquino's fan pulley delete bracket kit. I'm very happy with how this turned out. We have very good tension on our belts. Everything's cleared. As you can see, it is a little bit tight to the Waterman, but we do have clearance, so I think we're good. But yeah, very happy with how that turned out. We eliminated a lot of the stupid stuff, got rid of our AC pulley delete bracket down here and all that. Basically, the only pulleys on here we don't need are these two, and they're helping to keep the tension of the belt. Like I said before, I think to get the size for the belt, I put a string around it and still had to kind of mess around with belt sizes. If you go to Gates website, you can look up these green Fleet Runner Micro V belts, and they have all the sizes. They have 2 or 3 per inch, so you know, every inch, half inch, and one's in between, so you can find the right belt that's for your application. Like I said, very happy with that. Also, we got our catch can installed for our breather from our valve cover. That's looking good. We have a fitting now for it, and I say we have a fitting now for it because it's actually a couple nights later. So we got most of that done the first night and got to looking at other fittings we needed, like the one for the catch can, so on and so forth. And then another night we got the electrical part done. So now we're on to day 3 of this video. So anyway, we got all that stuff done, wrapped up. Looking at the truck, I think what we really need to do is finish our wiring completely, which means we need to get our radiator installed and all that kind of stuff so we can get our fan controls all hooked up, our fan wiring. But right now, I'm thinking that we're done up here so we can put our radiator, our intercooler, our fans, put our fender on that side, and just kind of go from there and get everything sorted out. We're probably going to have to move the hood around if I had to guess, because we just kind of tried to bolt it up where it was, but once the fenders are on, yada, yada, yada. But until we get the engine sorted out, I'm going to leave this fender off, at least for right now. It's only a few bolts, so we'll see. So that's kind of the game plan going forward. Get the front end of the truck back together and just kind of keep piecing this thing along as we are. And the only real big jobs we got, like when I say big, like it's going to be a lot of work. For one thing is the trans install, which should be coming here shortly, and getting the engine right. And I think the engine, it's probably just something stupid at this point. So anyway, let's get this front end together and see what we got. Alright, so got the radiator in, the intercooler, our electric fans, intercooler pipes hooked up on the cold side, measured up the intercooler pipe on the hot side because we have our nitrous fitting to put in. We'll talk about that later. The front end of the truck's starting to look good. Yeah, certainly getting there. We can throw our bumper and all that kind of stuff on. Our radiator's hooked up completely. Our lower radiator hose is done. Our upper radiator hose is done. All that's done. Really, we can really start putting the front end of the truck back together. Like I said, I want to leave that fender off for access issues. And as you can see, Mother Nature is really not wanting me to work on the front end of the truck tonight. She's going a little haywire. We're getting a little rain, so we're going to call it for the night. I really could do some more. Like I was going to start working on our wiring for our radiator fans and our water pump and all that. No, the water pump's already wired up. Our blow-off valve. That's the other thing I wanted to try and run wires for. But like I said, Mother Nature is having some other ideas. She does not want us working right here, right now. So guys, the truck is coming together. We're really getting there. We're getting a lot of the little dumb stuff done. We should be getting our trans here in a couple days. Get that all sorted out. We're getting close. We're getting close. It's all this little stuff I keep talking about. That's what we're working on. We really have a lot of gauge wiring still to do, but the truck's getting there. We got the front end kind of back together where it was, but yeah, Mother Nature really does not want work in the garage to happen right here tonight. So we're going to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Get out in your garage, get the wrench on your truck.